Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. We are going to analyze weekly time frame on Alibaba stock. First, we are going to see weekly time frame, then daily, then 15 minute. So let's start with weekly time frame first. Last week we have discussed after closing in a bullish moment time. We discussed after opening flat, market can become positive on here, and we're going to see a positive market for this week. But you can see here, no doubt market tried to go on a higher side. $100 acting as a resistance level is become negative immediately after touching near under $100. So the things become right on here. It's a positive market from the downside, it's a negative market from the top side. This kind of scenario are indicating that buyer or seller both are in the market right now. And few important price points I wanted to share with you in a price action trading. Selling are always first in the market. In a selling market, you cannot get enough time to sell on here. It should be selling are always first, always in the market. But right on here, if you see the price action, it's a continuous downtrend. First pullback, this is selling again, but this selling should be always first breakdown from this swing. If it is first breakdown and it is swing going to be taken off, then you can understand that seller are aggressively here on that range. But you can see here it's a sharp selling, first pullback, it's a selling again, but immediately it's become getting reversal from here. And if it is selling market, no doubt this range not going to be intact this much of longer time. But you can see here after getting reversal from here, it's a volatile, it's a trending, it's a pause. This kind of scenario generally happen in a buying market. I'm not saying that market going to be buying within this week or maybe next week. I'm just giving you the example in a price action in highly time frame market, just giving a sign that he is going to be reversal the trend. Price are going to be changes that to be in highly time frame. No doubt it's a negative market in a short time frame, but in highly time frame is getting reversal, is giving us a sign that he is going to be a positive market slowly steady. So few important point, if you draw the line here, it's a trend line, it's a trend line that to be on upside. It's a sharp selling, it's a first pullback, first time it is this resist, it's a trend line, then seller sell again it's a pullback, second time this trend line is being tested. So no doubt this trend line also become weak, slow and steady. So suppose we are assuming from tomorrow in Monday morning, if this swing going to be taken off, our first priority is going to be we are going to sell in the market after this swing going to be taken off, but with a small quantity, because you can see here it's a buying market, no doubt. So 90, 88, 87 can act as a support for the market. After touching this level, any of the point, if market getting sudden reversal from here and hit our SL, that means we are going to understand it's a buying market. If it is buying market and trend line also maintaining, then chances are very high this week we are not going to plan aggressively anything, either buy or sell. If our SL getting reversal and hit our SL, we are going to wait for this week, and we are going to expect that this kind of again pause candle on here for this week. So if our SL not going to be hit and selling always continue, then you can understand that it's a selling market again. What I said, selling always first. If it is selling market, our SL going to be safe for this week. We are not going to scary for the selling side, but for this condition we have to reduce our quantity size because it's a buying market. 80, 90, 88, 87 can be support for the market. If buyer is interested on this level, you can see the market going to be reversed from here. So I hope you understand all of my point, friend. This is for the let's see the daily time frame on here. You can see here it's upside momentum, then it's a retracement, again pullback, and again retracement. It's the M pattern. Remember, always M pattern is the sign that trend are going to be reversal from the top side to be in selling side. If it is uptrend, if you see the M pattern, you have to be understand it's the initial sign that trend can become reversal from the top side, from the buying side to be in selling side. And right now, no doubt it's trying to making M pattern that to be in top side. So how you can plan to take on trade on here after this swing going to be taken off, that to be $92. As soon as break the $92 after any candle closing, we can plan to sell first. And as we plan on the weekly time frame, after this swing going to be taken off, we are going to sell first with a small quantity. And our small quantity, we have to check that if this trend going to be continue or not, because 90, 88, you can see this level going to be acting as a support for the market. So as soon as it break this swing, it should have to be first momentum. If it is selling market, it should be first momentum. If it is not, if you see that after break this level and any price of the point market going to be reversed on here and hit our SL, then you need to understand it's a buying market, and we're not going to plan aggressively after seeing this kind of scenario on the market. And one important point is the first sign after break we can plan to sell with a small quantity. If hit our SL, it's a buying market, we're not going to plan aggressively selling again. And second things, if market directly open in the gap up, that to be 95 96 near on that range, then it look like market are not going to be wait on here. It can be continuously on higher side. Why higher side? You can see it's a trend line market is maintaining. If it is above 95 opening, then trend line also going to be breakout on upside, and this trend line also be retested on here multiple times. So chances are very high, if anything gap up above 95, market not going to be wait on here, and it's trying to go on higher side and trying to closing above near on resistance, which is $100. It will try to closing above $100, so that seller are not going to be sell on here. So for have to be remember things above anything $95 gap up, market can become positive immediately. I hope you understand all of my point, friends. If it is selling market, we are not going to see. You can see here from that swing also buy market try to break out on upside, but after the moment is breakdown, it didn't give us any sign to sell. It's aggressive to sell on here. Similarly, I'm expecting on here after breakout this swing, it should be selling first immediately. It should not be reversal. If it is reversal and becomes sideways, then you can understand that it's not going to be selling again. I hope you understand this. Let's see the 15-minute time frame on here. After opening flat on Monday morning, as soon as it cross 92, going to be important level for the market. If you want to sell, wait to closing below 92. If anything closing candle closing, that to be in 15-minute time frame, any candle closing, you can planning to sell on here with a small quantity. And this is our first plan. If anything gap up which is more than 95, above $95, then we have to be wait for 1 day, because 96 no doubt is a resistance level, and 97.50, this range going to be acting as a resistance. So better to not take a trade. If anything gap up, let the market closing near on the higher level, then on next day we can plan to sell on we can plan to buy on here after opening gap up only on Monday. I hope you understand all of my points. This is, I'm not saying it's going to be exactly happen for tomorrow or on Monday. It is all my plan that I am making to take a trade for Monday. If this thing is going to be happen, no doubt I will execute my plan. If market doing something else, it's better I will not to take a trade on here. Better I will see another stock. So I hope you understand all of my point, friend. If you understand, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, friend. I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and thank you very much.